Hello and welcome back to another episode of M-Track 11, starring yours truly, M-Track. So, we have some big changes coming to Formula 1 in 2026. New changes in this upcoming season. We have the FIAT Topolino is coming stateside, a new Ducati Livery, and much more. So, welcome to another episode of M-Track 11, where we discuss the latest in the cars industry, sports cars, motorsport, or even motor, whether it be the Grand Prix or even the motorbike Grand Prix as well, which I just found out I have a new hobby. So we'll get into that and more coming up. All right, give me 1 second. Close you, and where are my tabs? Okay, I need to put this here. All right, here we are, folks. So we have some new changes coming this new season for the regulations and a lot more as well. Let's get into this and break these down. All right. So there's a new aerodynamic and power unit rules for 2026. Essentially, this boost button is going to be replacing DRS, which apparently will give more options for overtake, according to the FIA. So, as has been the case for several years now, drivers can press a button at any point over the course of a lap to activate energy deployment. From 2026, this will be known as the boost button. Excuse me. When engaged, it will trigger a change in power unit settings, either returning to maximum power or a profile configured by the team as per their profile choice. The boost could, in theory, either help them defend from a car behind or attack a car ahead, providing they have saved enough charge. It can be used all at once or spread it across the lap, depending on what they have the best chance to attack or where they are most vulnerable. Overtaking mode. This is new. It's a performance aid designed to deliver closer racing and boost overtaking opportunities. It can only be activated when a driver is within a second of the car in front at the detection point, which is normally the final corner. It allows the driver to recharge an extra 0.5 meters or megajoules and generates an additional electrical power profile to allow them to sustain a higher speed for a longer period. It's going to be used on the following lap. Its use will be most effective on longer straights as per the delta speed. Its delivery should have a greater effect on closing the distance between the two competing cars. So this video should pretty much explain it. Let me see, where is the volume? Let's switch it to, where is my, that's it, okay. Why is it not playing? Oh, that's why it's on mute.
75 years of innovation. Rip up the
Hold on. Start from the beginning. That was weird.
Throw out the rulebook. Rip up the form book. 75 years of innovation continues in 2026. But bigger, bolder, from the ground up. These are the biggest regulations changes in more than a decade, and this is everything you need to know.
This essentially breaks it down.
Let's start with the changes you'll see. The most visible changes are the wings. Front and rear wings have been simplified with fewer elements overall. The rear loses its lower aerodynamic beam wing, while the front wing gets a major overhaul. The elements are narrower, but the outer sections open up new areas for aerodynamic development. A crucial battleground for teams, as the front wing heavily influences the car's overall aero performance. But the most visible change? Active aero. In 2026, F1 cars will dynamically adjust the angle of their front and rear wing elements in specified high-speed sections. In corners, the flaps are in corner mode, their default closed position to maintain grip. But on designated straights, drivers can engage straight mode, which opens the wings to reduce drag and increase top speed. That shift in pace opens up longer braking zones, and with them, new overtaking opportunities in places we haven't seen before. It's available to every driver, every lap, to make the boost of both downforce and car power. Overall, the cars are shorter, narrower, and
lighter.
The wheelbase has been shortened, making them more agile and responsive for the drivers.
Even the wheels have been shortened a little bit.
Still sport their 18-inch tires, they're narrower now, cutting drag, trimming weight. And they won't have those little arches above the front tires anymore either. Once used to help manage the messy airflow from the tires, tighter regulations will put the responsibility for this on the bodywork and components around the wheels instead, keeping the cars cleaner and lighter. This follows behind the wheels with the design of these barge boards and the simplifying and shrinking of the floor bodywork. This is to discourage outwashing, where teams direct the turbulent air off the front wheels around their car, rather than over its aero surfaces, which has affected following cars in seasons past. Cleaner lines, less dirty air. Underneath, it's a whole new story. The long ground effect tunnels are gone, replaced by flatter floors and extended diffusers with bigger openings. That means less downforce and a higher ride height, which could allow a greater range of setups, suiting a greater range of driving styles.
Okay, let's close the gap to the leader.
But a lot of changes in 2026.
This is all digital rendering, by the way.
From the outside. The drivers will really play their part in these new cars, with a bunch of controls put right in their hands to extract lap time, attack for position, or defend from a challenge. At their fingertips is the boost button, overtake mode, and recharge controls. Essential tools to aid racing and lap time.
And reminder, you have boost available.
Boost gives the drivers maximum power from the engine and battery at the push of a button. They can use it anywhere, for attack or defense, so long as there's enough charge in their battery. Overtake is just for attack.
Let's close the gap to under 1 second.
It gives extra power at top speed to drivers within a second of the car in front.
Overtake now available.
Essentially replacing DRS, it differs by having one single detection point which grants drivers the extra electrical energy to deploy for an overtake or to pressure the driver ahead to make them vulnerable later in the lap.
Good job, let's keep going.
And to power boost and overtake, they'll oversee their battery recharge as well. Working with their race engineer, they'll be selecting from different modes to recharge their battery from braking and engine energy. Boost, overtake, and recharge make drivers tactical masters and add more variables, making racing less predictable.
Yep.
Use boost and overtake to attack this lap.
Powering this change is perhaps the most significant update in 2026, beneath the bodywork. The F1 power unit has had a complete rethink. At its core, it's still a 1.6-litre V6 turbo hybrid, but the balance of power has shifted dramatically. The internal combustion engine output has been downsized, while the electric motor triples its output. That's nearly a 50-50 power split between fuel and electric, pushing hybrid performance to new heights. To power this new hybrid unit, the car's energy recovery system can now recharge the battery with twice as much energy per lap. This brings a host of clever recharge modes to recover energy under braking, on throttle lift at the end of straights, or even corners where drivers are only applying part power. But one component is gone, the MGU-H. This heat recovery system has been dropped. Too expensive, too complex, and not road relevant. By removing it, teams save weight and cost, making the power unit leaner and more focused on what matters most. As Formula One races towards its net zero goal, 2026 marks a major milestone. The new power units won't just be efficient, they'll run on advanced sustainable fuel for the first time ever. This isn't just any fuel. It's made from cutting-edge sources like carbon capture, municipal waste, and non-food biomass, and it's independently certified to meet strict sustainability standards. Every regulations update brings safety enhancements, and 2026 is no different. The driver's survival cell is subject to more rigorous tests, with side intrusion safety further improved and the roll hoop strengthened to take 23% more load, roughly the weight of 9 family cars. They'll also be protected by a new front impact structure design philosophy. This front section now separates in 2 stages. This gives drivers more protection in large crashes where there are secondary impacts after the first contact. And to reduce
They've seen a lot of that, that's for sure.
Visibility, all cars will have mandatory lights on the side of the mirrors in addition to the existing rear rain lights. So, how will the biggest F1 changes in 12 years change driving and racing in 2026? Fundamentally, the soul of F1 remains untouched. The cars will be fast, fierce, and just as jaw-dropping to watch.
Love to see.
What's changing is the challenge. With new tech and tighter rules, it's an even bigger test for teams and drivers to prove they've built the best car and earned the right to be called the best in the world. These new regulations weren't built in isolation either. They were shaped by the FIA in close collaboration with the teams and F1. The result? A rule set that's already attracted more manufacturers.
We'll get into that momentarily.
More innovation and more chances for surprise breakthroughs. But what about the driving? With less downforce and tighter control over turbulent air, following another car through corners should be easier, but the cars themselves will be trickier to handle. Same power, less grip. Driver skill will be on display with them on the limit more often.
Okay, flat out to the end.
The 2026 car is built for the future, with exciting racing in mind. Every move and every decision will matter more than ever. With cutting-edge advanced sustainable fuel, smarter energy usage, and tech that puts overtaking back in the driver's hands. It's not just a new chapter, it's a whole new playbook. The future of F1 is here, and it's going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable.
I think that's the end of the vid. So essentially, you talked about everything. Active arrow. Yeah, literally. The new F1 rules. This is more of the rule thingies. Yeah, literally the same thing. I don't know. I had it twice. So Formula One is returning to Portugal with the next 2027 and 2028 seasons as part of a 2-year agreement. It was a key venue on the sport's return to racing during the COVID-19 pandemic. Set in the Idealak, I don't want to watch this, Algarve, in Portugal's south northmost region, known for its spectacular beaches and historic farms. The 4.6-kilometer circuit offers drivers a technical challenge with dramatic elevation changes culminating in a plunge down to the final right hanger leading back to the pit straight. I mean, yeah, it's good to hear that they're returning to Portugal with the next couple of seasons. So Max Verstappen has confirmed he will use car number 3 for the next season. He will hand the number 1 over to Lando Norris. Okay. We'll get to Ducati in a minute. Something I wanted to look up. I spelled it wrong. That was weird. One. Perfect. So confirmed Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, Audi, Honda, and Red Bull with Ford. So Ferrari is supplying Ferrari Works a new Cadillac entity. So essentially Cadillac is hopping in brand new as the 11th team, I believe. Audi is taking over Kicksaber. They're transitioning the teams and everything to them. Honda's returning as a sole supplier for Aston Martin. So Ford is supplying Red Bull Racing and Red Bull Racing Bulls. Let's see. We talked about Honda. Alpine is switching to making engines use Mercedes engines. That's it. Oh, let me see what engine is using. Let me see. What is this? Hey, read for free. Okay, let's see. 5 engine manufacturers, power units. We talked about them. Ferrari, yeah. McLaren, Mercedes. Oh, so McLaren's second engine arrangement is with Mercedes. Okay, that's interesting. Aston Martin with Honda. Alpine, Mercedes, Williams, Mercedes. Well, a lot of people are using Mercedes. We talked about Honda, Audi. We already talked about that taking over the Sabre. Haas is using Ferrari. Cadillac, Ferrari. Yeah, that's it. Wow, I know there's some big changes are coming. I can't wait for the 2026 season. Like, I cannot wait. And before we get into the Ducati, I got a confession and a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a thing, but that kind of it's that thing that's like I have it in my head, but it won't roll off my tongue. Let me see. Concern, no. I think it's the only thing I can come to mind. But with challenges the road. The whole reason why I'm talking about Ducati is because I'm getting into the realm of superbikes and motorcycles, essentially. So yeah, this is because of Challenge the Road's video, one of his latest video. He was at a dealership. And he was showing Lamborghinis, Ferraris, likes, and there's a Ducati there. I looked at it. I fell in love with it. Like, that's the first time that I fell in love with a motorcycle. You know, I've been to car shows, car events, and you know, there has always been bikes at meetups, and I've showcased that. Literally at my latest meetup as well. And literally I fell in love with it. I signed up for the MotoGP, for the Super Bike Championship as well. I'm like, wow, how the heck did this happen? And I'm learning how to ride a bike as well. It's like, how? It just clicked with me finally. So yeah, I'm actually gonna be learning how to ride one as well. So if anyone that's local in Atlanta, whether it be the local our local car group or any other car group, let me know. Send me a DM on social media, mshark11, and just we'll put something together just so we can set this up. Just let me know. Either if you're watching this on whether it be on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or whatever platform you are, let me know. Because it looks like this is gonna be a side quest for me. Like, my main thing is cars, of course, cars, supercars, you know, motorsport. But my side thing is gonna be is the biking world. Sport bikes. That was my thing. Sport bikes and super bikes, which Ducati comes into the mix. So Ducati has presented a special delivery for Marquez for the 2025 or his 25 World Championship. So this was debuted in Italy because I watched little videos on Instagram stories earlier of Marquez gave Ducati its fourth consecutive MotoGP Riders title and its fifth in its history. Italian motorcycle manufacturer unveiled a new Panigale V4 Marquez 2025 World Championship replica, a collector's item of just 233 units, featuring MotoGP-inspired livery and exclusive components. A victory that reflects the value of teamwork, all this good stuff. So this is the specs. Over 1100 cc, maximum power 218 horsepower at 13,000 over 13,000 RPMs, maximum torque at over 100 nanometers at over 10,000 RPMs, corner side bots, front frame, 17-liter fuel tank, signed in the original on the cover by Marquez, Ducati electronic suspension 3.0, curb weight without fuel 100 over 100 on nearly 200 kilos, dry clutch kit, dedicated billet aluminum foot pegs, carbon fiber, of course, rims, GPS, versatility box, additional components, racing fuel tank, carbon fiber clutch, literally. First and second place in the rider standings in the 2025 MotoGP. Won all 2025 titles, riders, teams, constructors, independent team, rookie of the year, 17 Grand Prix wins, 44 Grand Prix podiums, 19 sprint race wins. 4 different riders achieved victories. We have Mark 11, Alex for 3, Pecco for 2, and Furman for 1. 88 consecutive podium races from Aragon 2021 to Valencia 2025, an all-time MotoGP record. 6 different riders achieved at least 1 podium during the season. A third Triple Crown 2007, 2022, and 2025 of this year. 7 all Ducati podiums, 7 consecutive victories for Mark. And here's a little bit of the images. Hey, buddy, I'm logged in. Nah, annoying. Okay, view. Ah, great. They're great. I know they did I talked about the recent, not recent, but the most recent. Excuse me, Lamborghini collab that they did because it's under the same Audi Group umbrella. Oh, like look at this! Oh wow, wow! This is. Oh, I love those old school keys. Can't believe it's just still on motorcycles. Love to see these on the road. I would love to. Look, Audi Sport. We were just talking about Audi. This is literally their sister brand. That's why they're self-promoting themselves. Marquez 93. Brands everywhere. Partners. Whatever that thing is called. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I'll know those terms. Doesn't that thing look nice? Oh, sheesh. I'm in love with these. Like, wow. I know I'm in love with classics, but these super bikes are something else. Like, this is where it's at. Yep. A nice little plaque for you. Number blah, blah, blah. I have 293 with 93 Marquez on the side. I love those little details. Carbon fiber everywhere. Oh, wow. Champion in Fiesta. Look at this. That's it. That's it. That's the last of it. Let me look at the press kit, see if there's anything new in it. Where is that press kit? Ooh, okay. There's a video too. Wow. The bike comes with a certificate of authenticity and dedicated motorcycle cover delivered in a special personalized box designed to match the livery. Wow. Congrats that it does. I'm pretty sure these are all sold out. I'm sure they are. That's how this works. Oh, here it is. Here, I know I saw the press kit here somewhere. Okay, I'll wait for that to load. We'll go into here. And now the page of history has been written. Exclusive features. We already know. More video. This is like videos instead of just pics. Oh, sheesh. Like you see it, the big smile on my face. That's the pallet box that it comes in. That's funny. Oh, if anybody gets this, let me know. Let's collab on a video. Just tag me. Wow. Additional equipment. Additional not for road not for road use. That's funny. Request information. Obviously, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a lot more pictures. Wow. Oh, this is just without the sport delivery. This is just plain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get in this option too. I'd rather do it in the full sport delivery. Like this looks so plain. Nothing special about it. Nah, that's not where it's at. No, I can't continue this. I can't do it. Did we click on this already? What's this? Oh yeah, we're gonna I guess it's not auto-filled. Okay, we'll worry about that later. There's a video. Subscribe. Okay. And I was talking about pictures. This looks so much better. I think I'm starstruck. I'm getting starstruck just looking at this from a video. Imagine being seeing this in person and just grabbing this in person is another level beyond that. Like, wow. 100 on Ducati celebrating 100 years. Wow. Who does a Ducati for 100 years? Wow. That is phenomenal. See, look, you can tell what I've been watching. You can tell. Ooh, wow. Okay, we'll leave that open. We'll move on to cars for now. So, FIAT has pretty much revealed that the Topolino is coming and making its way to stateside to the States at Art Week Miami. The FIAT brand and acclaimed international artist Romero Prieto combines forces to unveil a one-of-one FIAT Topolino during Art Week in Miami. The Brito designed FIAT Topolino will be on display at the Grand Salon located at the Brito Palace, the largest art studio in the world. The founder of the Happy Art movement is also considered. Okay, where is it? They literally talked about it. I am right here. I am thrilled to share with art collectors and car aficionados alike this moving artwork that showcases the creativity, beauty, and vitality FIAT and Brito with a splash of color, said Brito. Connect. Use consumers have updates for the. Oh, here it is. I literally talked about it because I read it. I literally read it earlier. Let's see. Where is it? Where did I miss it? Two iconic brands. Oh, here it is. The FIAT Topolino, our small and joyful comfort car, is now everywhere in Europe. Has made several appearances in the US over the past year, including last month at the LA Auto Show, where it's creating tremendous excitement among consumers. So much that I'm happy to share. We'll be bringing the FIAT Topolino to the US with more details to come next year. There you go. Here it is. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, here it is, the Topolino. Look how small this is. Look at this. Oh, I love it because it's a throwback to classics. And we'll get into that shortly. We already talked about that. ID Buzz. Literally. The ID Buzz. That's what this is. It's a throwback to the older the classic one, the classic model. Like, wow, this is phenomenal. I'm in love with this. All right, that's SBK. See, I literally have it open SBK because I'm like, excuse me. Gosh, the road, what have you done to me? have you done to me? But yeah, of course, I'm finally wearing my Larry Shen photo shirt. 7-Eleven because the one I unboxed earlier was the size it was a medium, but it was super tight. And it's normal, but it's just longer, but it's fine. But before we end this, we have a lot of unboxings to do. Well, not unboxings, but a little bit of a showcase for all you guys. I wonder what are in these bags. I this past weekend I bought so many Hot Wheels, which we will get into. We have the '94 Bugatti EB10 SS, the McLaren Speedtail. Okay, I know there's a way to do it so you can see it. Okay, we're not gonna unbox it because we have so many. We have the Bugatti Utopia, the Honda VFR 750R RC30. See what I mean? See what I mean when it's done to me? I'm collecting motorcycles too. All right, we have the Mazda 787B. This race deliveries. Those are my jam. All right. We got one final one. Then I'll move on to the last bag that we have here. The Ford GT40 Silver Series. Okay, it's the light. I'm very sure you can see this. Okay. All right. Go on. We got a lot more here. All right. And we'll try to get more at a time. So I'll read them and then I'll show them to you. The Jaguar MKM, the Ford Mustang GTD, the Ferrari F4 competitive Zion, the Maserati Shamal, and the Batmobile. Oops. All right, moving on. I'm pretty sure I can do this all in one go. There's like 4 of them here. Okay. A 1983 Porsche 928S, AND Quattro race livery, of course. Then beginning Huracan Sterato, and an Alfa Romeo Gielio T Super. So I'm gonna count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. I thought I had over 20. So I had 15 Hot Wheels, including a bike. Ooh. I'm just checking my head because Challenger Road, really? Really? Like I'm blaming him, but it's like a good thing for me because you saw the smile on my face watching, not just watching from photos and videos, a whole another smile, like level above that, and seeing this on the road even higher, and then even learning, and once I finally learned how to ride motorbikes, oh, like wow, I can't wait because I finally learned how to drive manual transmission, and every time I drive a manual car, I get so excited. Like even earlier today, I forgot to take a picture of this and for social media and all that stuff. But I drove a Porsche 911, a manual transmission. I don't know which model it was, but it was the Porsche 911. But it felt so good. But yeah. By the way, thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of, you guessed it, M-Track 11, starring yours truly, M-Track. Thank you guys so much. I guess we'll see you all trackside, and we'll see you with more discussions, whether it be around cars, supercars, Formula One, motorsport, Moto GP, even sport bikes, even super bikes as well. So otherwise, thank you guys so much. We'll see you all trackside. Have a good one, folks. Later.